So this is my second church exploration. My friend Katie and I did yesterday. Today is Columbus Day, so this was before Columbus Day 2024. And I just want to get this out before I'm actually meeting her to go forage for some bamboo. I really want to experiment with see if I can propagate some bamboo. So we're going to go looking. But anyway, so the church we went to, which is what we were going to do like 2 years ago when we first decided we wanted to do this. It was her idea. She'd been there before. She used to go there. Me, not so much. I was, not really a goer. And it was the Shawnee Presbyterian Church, which is on at Shawnee on the Delaware, Pennsylvania. And I don't know if that's a town with its own, I'd have to look this up, with its own zip code, or if it's like part of Shawnee, Pennsylvania, or East Stroudsburg, or Bushkill, or I don't know. These are all like areas in my area. I'm as some of you know from well, the last 20 years in the Stroudsburg, East Stroudsburg area. I say both because my mailing address is East Stroudsburg, but my children go to Stroudsburg Area School District. So it's always very wompy up here. Anyway, this one is, I'm going to post some pictures. I hope they're okay with that. And I'll post the link too. It was really, really adorable. And it's really old. So like and I'm going to bring this over here so I can read it. Bah, bah, bah. Um, it traces its history back to 1750 when William Allen of Philadelphia conveyed 5 acres of land to Nicholas DePye for a Presbyterian meeting house. Now, remember, of course, we're one of the original colonies, states. So we go back a ways. The names of the building committee and the initials of the 1752 committee can be seen on the church foundation. I did not look for that, but I will go back again and I will see it. The Old Stone Church, which was the original, had a high pulpit, blah, 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 a lot of stuff here. And the building was used by Presbyterian, Dutch Reformed, Lutheran, German Reformed, and Baptist congregations. The present brick structure was erected on the original stone foundation in 1853. So even the newer building, which is on the original 1700s foundation, is still as old as 1853. And DePye, ERB, so I guess that might have been, the great-granddaughter of Nicholas DePye laid the cornerstone. The narthex and chancel were added in 1893. Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay, so we got there. It was a beautiful day. Not so much like today, it was a little overcast, but I think it's going to clear up. Um, it they greet you at the door. It's just exactly what you'd figure you'd see in like Little House on the Prairie. So cute. It was I would say an older congregation, which I kind of appreciated. I'm not really into newfangled modern metro. Let's twist things to make them fit whatever we want to do, so nothing we do is bad. That's not really my thing. So I kind of appreciated this, and I'm considered probably a newbie to the area, having been here only 2 decades. Uh, you know how small old towns are like that. I know because the town I grew up in was like that. I was an original, practically. So I think, and it's small. So I think it's the people that have lived here for decades and decades, and they still go, and now they're like seniors, right? There was one child, although I think other times there may be more, because they have a little part of the hour-long spiel is for kids. It was so cute. A lady got up there. They were talking about weathering storms and how we can plan for some. Like we just recently, southern United States East had Helene and Milton hurricanes, and how other storms are not ones that we can kind of see coming at us. They can take us by surprise. But it was for the kids, so she had on like raincoat. She was holding an umbrella. It was just really cute. It was like she gave by example for the kids, which I kind of appreciated because I'm new, right? So keep it simple for me. Um, and about preparing for the hardships and storms. And it could be raincoat for a rainstorm, winter coat and such for a snowstorm, and that for the other kind of storms that are not external like that or are not physical like that, knowing that, God and Jesus are right there to just take a look and see it, and know it. There to support. So anyway, it was really sweet. The pastor, I thought did a great job. I have to catch his name. I know I'm going back. Um, Not necessarily next weekend because I still want to do my little exploration. But and they had a choir that did a lot of singing with the hymns, and the whole hour was basically focused, I believe, on weathering storms. And storms will always come, no matter how lucky you've been in your life, storms will always come. Even if you don't feel like you've gone through one before. And of course, most of us can say we have. So I guess it's all about just knowing that there's that support there, um, from God and Jesus. So long as you open your mind and know it, you will benefit from it. So anyway, uh, it was really good. And it was just so cute. It's such a pretty little place. So you might think so when you see the pictures. So that one was very, very cool. I will definitely go back. And I'm not sure where we're going next time. My daughter has a friend. Hi there, Arvin. And he mentioned that he goes to, which is really interesting to me because now my daughter is getting into learning about the Bible. We've been a very unreligious family since we've had kids, which I regret. But now she's, you get a friend who's into it. You're not going to do what your mom, does. You're going to do what your friend does. So anyway, it's in the mall. So I guess I forget what the name of it is. Obviously, it's going to be easy for me to find. And I will ask them what time their Sunday service is, or if they have any other days of the week, because I would like to go on other days instead sometimes. But I want to try the one in the mall because that seems to me that's kind of a creative way of getting the community, and I don't see why that's a problem. I think that's awesome. The historical churches are amazing, but it's the community that you're trying to gather and be together with and be united with and worship together and all that. So I would love to see that in play. That would be really cool. Anyway, so that was my plan for yesterday, and we did it, and then we popped out to the diner for a little breakfast and some chit chat. So that was nice. And then it was back to the home front. I did do a little bit of disability work for sure, maybe like 5 hours or so, but I also um, I'm working on an endeavor since my kids don't do dishes. Yeah, I know. I tried and I failed. So I decided I'm doing all paper plates and cups and plastics. And if they need something more, they're going to have to go. Well, I locked up all the bowls and plates in storage. Um, I will get them one, but I already did this. I said, you're all going to have one set. You wash it, and no, they just left them in the sink. So this is the new strategy. I'm willing to pay extra and support tree growth by eating off paper. Support our forests, and forestry to not have to do dishes 3 times a day. Like literally every time I take a break, I feel like I'm loading the dishwasher, unloading the dishwasher, and it's not right. My kids are old. They're like 16 and 17, and one's about to be 18, the 17-year-old. So anyway, that's me doing my mom stuff, which, it is pretty laughable. So go ahead and laugh. But sometimes I just got to try something and see what pans out. I'd say probably 80% of the time things don't pan out that I try with the family, but 20% does. So I'm ahead of the game. All right. Chat with you later, guys. Bye.